The Education for All initiative looks ambitious and aspiring only on paper. In reality, not many children are fortunate enough to receive their basic rights. Children of Jalwagre Songgital, a remote village in East Garo Hills district of Meghalaya, have been without education for 3 years as the lone teacher has been skipping school since 2019. Around 70 children from the village with 110 households have been sitting idle at home since 2019 when the COVID-19 pandemic struck Meghalaya. Several attempts by the villagers to get the school open have been unsuccessful. Here is a ground report from our correspondent in Garo Hills, Biplab Day.
These villagers have all come together seeking some kind of intervention in terms of the administration or the education department coming forward to help them get their children educated. Now, according to them, in 2021, they wrote a complaint letter to the DI, after which the DI promised that something would be worked out. Following that, there was another complaint made to the BRC. The BRC even got an agreement signed with the teacher that he would attend school, but he's not attending even after that. The DC was also informed this same year regarding the situation of the school, but even then, this seems he's promised that he would have visited, but then he's been transferred. To West Garo Hills. Till now, all these children, 70 in 2020, and expectedly would have crossed 100. But we don't have. These people have no other option than to sit at home and do no work, no education, because the next school is more than 7 to 8 kilometers away. This is supposedly a section of the school that's absolutely been abandoned, and I think people now are actually using this for picnic spots or having a feast or something of the sort. As you can see around, the windows and doors, everything is missing. Of course, there are two other buildings within the same place, which we are actually aware of, that accommodates all the 70 that we have here. About 70 students that are supposed to be in this village studying in the school. They all come to this school itself. But from what the villagers have told us, the teacher, one Mr. Singman Marak, has not been to the school since the past 3 years. This is prior to the COVID striking, and earlier too, he would only come here once or twice in a year when the earlier teacher was alive. Now, this school was supposed to have two teachers. One died, after which a contractual teacher was given, but then since contractual teachers have been completely taken off the chart completely, so we now have just the one school, one teacher for this entire school, which in 2020 had 70 students. As of now, because of the fact that the teacher is not coming to the school anymore, all these students are currently at home and without an education. If this is how education actually being run in the state, it is no wonder that Garo Hills actually does so pathetically during the examinations, during the SSLC and the higher secondary examinations. This is a living example of what's bad with education in Garo Hills.